Before I had my first $1 million at the age of 25, I blamed God. I blamed society that life is not fair. Why are there people who are so rich their money stacks like mountains? The top 1% owns nearly 90% of humanity's wealth, while the poor work hard every day just to stay poor sustainably. The truth shocked me. I couldn't believe it. And it was from that moment that my life changed. Rich people are not rich because they work harder than you. They don't have to work every day. They don't need to go viral online. They also don't need to be better than you. They only have one thing, an asset system that generates money automatically. And today I will reveal to you 15 silent but extremely powerful types of assets. There are assets that sound like science fiction, but Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos are investing billions of dollars into them. Or Taylor Swift, Grant Cardone, even dynasties like the Rockefeller family for 6 generations have used exactly these assets to build trillion-dollar empires. And there is one type of asset that even poor people can build from zero. It is so important that if billionaires lost all their money and could only choose one thing, they would definitely choose this asset. Watch until the end and comment to let me know which asset do you want to own first. First, focus on intellectual property things that earn you money even when you're not working. Rich people don't just work to live, they create assets that can live in their place. Example, Taylor Swift re-recorded old albums to reclaim copyright and earned hundreds of millions of dollars from a product released over 10 years ago. The mindset of the rich is, create value once and let it repeat endlessly, even while you sleep. Second, build a financial investment portfolio. This is how you let money work for you instead of working for money. Rich people don't put money in the bank, they make money work. Stocks, bonds, and ETFs are the foundation for steady passive income. Warren Buffett has held Coca-Cola stock for over 30 years, earning hundreds of millions of dollars in dividends each year. The mindset of the rich, buy a good business, and hold it long enough for it to pay your salary instead of you working. Third, real estate. S, like having a real money printer. They don't buy houses to live in. They buy so others pay rent, pay off debt for them, while the asset keeps increasing in value. Grant Cardone owns over $1 billion in rental real estate, and he calls it a money printer that never stops. The mindset of the rich, own what others need, so they willingly pay you every month. Fourth, own company equity. That means you benefit from the growth of an entire business, not just a paycheck. Rich people don't work jobs, they own. And they don't need to own 100% of a company, just 1% at the right time. Elon Musk doesn't receive a salary from Tesla, but Tesla shares helped him become the richest person in the world. The mindset of the rich is, don't sell your time, own the growth. Fifth, build a strong relationship network because sometimes a single phone call can open up $1 million opportunity. Rich people don't need to submit a resume, they are referred. One meeting with the right person can open doors you never knew existed. Successful startups sometimes don't win because of good products, but because they know the right investor. The mindset of the rich is, the right connection is more valuable than cash. Sixth, consider investing in alternative assets. Things like art, luxury watches, or classic cars that can grow in value over time. Rich people don't just invest in the market, they invest in beauty, uniqueness, and rarity. Steve Cohen owns a collection of Warhol and Picasso paintings worth hundreds of millions of dollars, appreciating no less than tech stocks. The rich preserve value and showcase status. Seventh, master the power of premium credit. It's a financial weapon that almost anyone can have, but very few people know how to use it the right way. Instead of withdrawing cash, the rich use premium credit to maintain flexible capital without losing assets. A businessman in New York used $11 million of real estate as collateral to open a $7,700,000 credit line. No taxes, no need to sell assets. And do you know what the highest credit limit of the rich is? There are credit cards so secret, you won't find them on any bank website. No application form, no published perks, especially no limit. The mindset of the rich is, don't spend your own money, use other people's money wisely. Eighth, hidden assets matter because silent power is often the most powerful of all. Assets not under your name don't mean they don't belong to you. The rich use offshore accounts, nominees, and trusts to remain anonymous and control assets without anyone knowing. Hundreds of billions of dollars are hidden behind shell companies, as revealed by the Panama Papers. The mindset of the rich is, true wealth is silent wealth, no need to show off. Ninth, explore venture capital. It's how the wealthy buy the future while it's still cheap. The rich don't invest when everyone knows, they invest when others still doubt. Peter Thiel put $500,000 into Facebook when it was just a student project and gained more than $1 billion after the IPO. The mindset of the rich is, buy early risk with control, get big rewards, not gamble like buying lottery tickets every day. 10th, set up international accounts. They allow for global cash flow and protect your money beyond borders. The rich don't keep all their money in one country. They distribute accounts and assets around the world to avoid systemic risk. Peter Thiel is said to have accounts in New Zealand, Singapore, and Switzerland to diversify risks. The mindset of the rich is, don't put all your eggs in one basket and don't leave the basket in one country. 11th, the rich use trust structures to pass down wealth for 7 or 8 generations. They don't just leave money, they leave a system that protects it. Trusts help assets avoid division during divorce, avoid taxes, and protect from bankruptcy. The Rockefeller family preserved wealth for over 6 generations thanks to the trust system. If each generation lasts 80 years, then 6 generations is 500 years, and this family is still the richest in America. The mindset of the rich, don't just think about today, think about the next 100 years. 12th, invest in your health and longevity. Because what's the point of wealth if you can't live long enough to enjoy it? They invest in medical technology, gene testing, and preventive medicine to extend life by 20 to 30 years. Jeff Bezos funds Altos Labs to develop age reversal technology, aiming to live healthily to 120 years old. The mindset of the rich, every extra year is one more year to create and enjoy. 13th is technology and data, the new oil of the 21st century. Those who own data don't just make money, they control the market. Jeff Bezos owns Amazon Web Services, the web infrastructure of the world. Elon Musk owns the AI system for self-driving cars. The mindset of the rich, data is power. Whoever controls data holds power. 14th, the wealthy are moving into off-Earth assets. They're betting on a wild future. It may sound like science fiction, but the rich are already investing in space mining, satellites, and even Mars. Elon Musk with SpaceX, Jeff Bezos with Blue Origin. It's not just about rockets, but infrastructure for the space economy. They invest in what can build an empire before the world even realizes it's real. 15th, yachts, private jets, and luxury villas. These are more than just signs of wealth. They represent absolute freedom, the ability to control your space, your time, and your privacy. Richard Branson owns the private island Necker Island to host VIPs and hold global closed-door meetings. The mindset of the rich, buy control, not to show off. If you're ready to step into the mindset of the rich, comment right below, I want to own assets. And if today you become a dollar millionaire, which of the 15 assets above would you want to own? That's how you mark today as a new beginning. And if this video expands your financial thinking, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Because in the next video, I will share the full journey from $0 to building an online asset system that generates $50,000 a month in passive income. How to make money online and manage personal finances effectively from my journey of 3 zeros, no capital, no experience, no connections, to achieving my first $1 million in 3 years, from age 22 to 25. Along with the right mindset to reach the financial dream, I had to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn, distilled from the mistakes I made myself.